Okay, hello everyone. This is going to be a quick video showing how to gather data from the Stack Exchange Data Explorer site. As is described in the project assignment file, you can also use Google BigQuery to get the data, and there's some example SQL files there. And you can also actually use Google's SQL or BigQuery Spark API to just directly ingest data into Spark from BigQuery. But here on the Stack Exchange Data Explorer, which is data.stackexchange.com, we just click on Compose Query in the upper right, and if you log in, then you can actually save your queries and come back to them later. But if you don't log in, you're just an anonymous user, which is fine if you want to do it that way. So similar to SQL we've done before, except on this particular server here, they're actually using Microsoft SQL Server. So it has a little bit different syntax. So for example, instead of limit, we use top to limit our number of results. So let's just grab a few results first, just to show you how this works. So if you want to select a few results, you can use top. Star, of course, selects all columns, and then from gives us the actual table we're using. So if we look on the right side here, we can see we've got our database schema, and we can see all these different tables in here. There's a ton of data, just an enormous amount of data. You really only need to stick to the posts table, because remember, we're trying to create an inverted index of tags to posts. So that's very much like the index in a book, where we have a word and then the page numbers for that word. So I won't tell you which exact columns you need out of this table, but you want to use the posts column, so that's why we're using it here. So let's say we wanted to select something like the ID and maybe the score from there. We could do it like that. And so we can see our results there, and then there's a download CSV button, so we just click on that and it'll download a CSV for us. So and then you can just drag and drop that CSV into your Google bucket and load it straight into Spark from there. Some other things you might want to consider are, when you're running the project, maybe looking for problem data like missing data. So there might be empty column or empty values in some of these rows. So you might want to use some sort of where statement to filter out null or empty results from certain columns. And so you can either use top, or you could also use something like a date filter on the post date, which I'm trying to find in here. We've got close date, we've got activity dates. Oh, there it is, creation date. So you might want to look at perhaps filtering out some of the data based on creation date to get more recent posts, or you might want to use all the posts. It's up to you. So anyway, that's a quick overview of how to get data from here, and good luck, and we'll see you in the other videos.